Today we use some 11/0s and some 6mm glass beads for another pattern that is based on the netting technique. We start with the sequence of 7 seed beads, 4, 5, 6, 7, that we close in a loop by going back through the first one. Okay. For step 3 we add 9 black seed beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then 1 6mm and another seed bead. We close the loop by skipping the first one that we have just added and go through the second one. For step 4 we add 3 seed beads. Keep 1 here and go through the second. You really need to control the work at all time, holding it between your tips. For step 5 we are adding 4, 2, 3, 4, and here we skip 1, this one, and go through the next seed bead. For step 6 we add 3 seed beads. Oh, well, if I don't drop them. So here we have 3. I never know where is the right focus for this camera. And we go back through the bead that sits right on top of the 6mm bead and through the bead as well. Okay. For step 7 we create the loop that goes around the bead this way, so we are adding 7 black seed beads. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And to close the loop we skip 1, so here we had the connection. The last 3 that we have added, we go through the middle seed bead of that cluster of 3. Okay. For step 8 we add 3 seed beads and finish the connection here by skipping 1 from the connector, from the connected area, and go through the next one. And now we have to move the work down This means that we are creating the 4 seed bead loop. We skip, this is the bead where the thread comes out, we skip the next one and go through the following one. Okay, this was step 9. For step 10 we are going to add 5 seed beads, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go back up. So this is like a fold that gives some space in between the 6mm beads, and for this we are going to skip one and then go through the next one back up. We need one more step, and that would be step 11 to finish the repeating sequence, and for this we add 4 seed beads, skip one and go down. And this is the sequence that is to be repeated for the length of the band or of the necklace. I would suggest that we repeat that sequence from step 3 to 11 together. So for step 3 we start with creating the beaded loop. So step 3, 9 seed beads, 1 6mm, 1 seed bead, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 6mm and 1 seed bead. Okay, and now we go back up through the second one that we have just added. This was step 3. For step 4 we add 3 seed beads and go back up. From the connector skip one and go through a second. Okay, now we have to move with the work down. We are going to create the top loop, which is out of 4 seed beads, and from the connector we skip one and we go back down one. This was step 5. For step 6 we are going to add 3 seed beads, go down through the seed bead that sits on top of the 6mm bead as we are looking at it. And for step 7, that is the step where we finish the circle around the 6mm bead, we add 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here we go through the middle. So from the connector, skip one, go through the middle seed bead of that cluster of 3 that you have just added. Okay, so middle cluster of 3. That is step 7. For step 8 we are adding 3 seed beads. From the connector here, skip one, go back up 1. For step 9 we add 4 seed beads, 1, 2, 3, 4. From this one where the thread goes out, skip one, go down 1. Okay. And now we are at step 10, where we create this space with a sequence of 5 seed beads. 2, 4, 5, skip one, go through the next one. We have created the fold. And now step 11, the last step of the sequence, we add 4 seed beads. And from the connector where the thread goes out, skip one and go through the next one. And here we have the second sequence. I think is very pretty, and trust me, it's much faster when you do it yourself than this. Thank you.